Hey everyone, welcome back to Aligned Souls Tarot. I'm Lindsay. Today we'll be doing the Sagittarius read. This was supposed to go up last week, so I am going to be doing 2 videos for you guys today to kind of make up for that. Hopefully I get them both uploaded today. If not, definitely by tomorrow. So this read will go from now the 19th, if you watch it when I upload it, till the full moon, which is about in a week's time. And it's going to be about you and your person, or more so your person. So if you're single, this read is not for you. I did do some 2 weeks ago for those who are single. And I'll probably do some of those in the next couple of days as well. So if you are single, go check those out. If you do have somebody in mind, then stay right here, Sagittarius, okay? And this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising. Keep in mind that this is a general read, so not everything's going to resonate with everybody, so take what does, leave the rest. Don't try to make it fit. If nothing resonates, then come back in a couple of days, up to about a week. Everyone's timeline is different, so what I say today might not resonate until a few days later for some of you. If you do come back and it still doesn't resonate, then check your other placements. Again, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. The signs that are in those placements, go check those videos out because there might be messages in those that are better suited towards your situation. If you haven't subscribed, please do. There is going to be giveaways once we reach 100 subscribers, and I have a health and wellness coaching business outside of this, so this kind of just adds to that. So the things I'll give away, yes, I'll do crystals and tarot decks, but I'm going to be doing more like self-care, self-healing things. So if you're interested in that, then please subscribe. Share out the video to friends and family if you think that the messages will resonate with them, or that they would like them, or if they would even like to be part of those giveaways in the future. Everything else is in the description box, so please check that out as well. Today I don't have any decks picked out. Obviously, normally they would be here. I don't have any spreads in mind either. So just whatever comes, and that's just how we're doing it. Yeah, I think that that's everything, guys. It's a long spiel. So let's get started. All right, we're gonna start with these. For some reason, with these reads, they've been wanting me to start with oracle decks. It's really weird. Normally I start with tarot cards. Do one more. Come on. Alright, Sagittarius, so from now until about a week from now, what is going on? What advice do you need? I also have my window open because the birds were chirping and it was really lovely, but you might hear some cars or some construction. Speaking of, alright, they're telling me to go one more with this, so I will. They're fighting. The birds are fighting. Let's do that again. Oh. Okay, just make sure none of them flipped over. Nice. Wow. Okay, I like that. I like that story. Okay, bottom of the deck you have To Be Fair. I'll go over that with you guys in just a minute. So first thing, the reason I said I like this is because you guys go from this 6 card to this 3 card, okay? But the significance is more so, if you notice in this card, it is a zebra who is covered in giraffe spots, right? And it's called chaos and conflict because they're not being their authentic self, okay? And they're shedding this exterior, or putting their mask down, to be true to themselves and not try to blend in. And in order to do that, in order to transform, it is going to cause chaos and conflict, because some people aren't going to like the changes that you make, right? They're not going to agree with it, because you're setting, some of you, it's that you're setting boundaries and not letting people do what they did to you before, which irritates people. Some of you are finding your own way in the world, and it's not your typical way. Some of you are thinking outside the box and doing things differently, and it's irritating some people. Like there's different scenarios here, but you're being authentic to yourself, and that's the whole point, which is great. However, well, okay, wait, let me finish this and then I'll get to that point. Okay, so the transformation here is really beautiful, because you go from shedding all of this giraffe fakeness, right, not being yourself, to being your authentic self. There's a pure giraffe here, right? This card, again, like I said, being a 3 card, says a change in the wind, because you've gone from somebody you didn't feel comfortable with being as yourself. Now you're being comfortable in your own skin, right? You're being comfortable and authentic and true to yourself. And because you've done that, there's a change happening, okay? Things are shifting because you're becoming more aligned with yourself and your true authentic self. And bravo on that, because that's probably the hardest things that you could do, is to stay true and authentic to yourself, even though, right? Even though people get mad at you for doing it, even though you have to go against the grain. Like, kudos, really, seriously, kudos on that. That's awesome. How that relates to you and your person is your person sees this, right? Your person sees that you are being true to yourself. And guess what that does? It inspires them to do the same. You are sitting here cleaning, this is number 3 card too. You are cleaning your cobwebs out, right? You're putting in the work, you're cleaning your stuff up, you're getting things ready to go, right? Now, I do want to mention that you have a 21 card here and a 12, okay? With a never-ending story in the middle. This mirroring and this never-ending story tell me, more than likely for most of you, it's a twin flame connection. And to be honest with you, you guys are like the 3rd or 4th set of cards that I have said that to, and it's really, really, really rare that I have this many messages coming through for those of you on twin flame. So again, congratulations on the twin flame journey, because that in and of itself is a whole nother level of stuff, right? So for those of you who watch this, I'm pretty sure 9 times out of 10 you guys are in a twin flame connection, because you guys are mirroring each other, and you also have this never-ending story, which tells me you guys are on again, off again, on again, off again. You guys come together, separate, come together, separate. And I'll tell you right now, for most of you, you're probably in a separation, which is good. Separation is good because it allows you guys to grow individually. Coming together is good as well, but in its own aspect, because then you guys can grow together, you guys can heal together, you guys can figure out other triggers within each other, okay? And it's just this back and forth journey until you guys can finally clear out all of that garbage that's within each one of you, so that you can come together, right, and be balanced, be more balanced. Yeah, okay. Here you have Orphaned, which is a number 5 card. This to me is that transformation during separation. Okay, so one of you, either you or your person, feels like the other person just is not with it. Either they don't care, or they don't love you, or they don't feel the same way, or whatever the case may be. You just really feel alone, right? But that's really not the case. This person feels you just the same, but they're just afraid to acknowledge that with you. Okay, this is a step-by-step process. It does take time. Yeah, so this is where growth happens. Okay, this is how this space here and this space here is how you get to being truly authentically yourself. Now, you do have to be fair over here, which is this balancing, right? It's this balancing of things that no longer serve you, setting those boundaries, and co-creating with your person. This is that coming together and having that separation back and forth, and it's being balanced, okay? And that's on both sides of the story here, between you and your person. During this process of you healing, you could very well set up boundaries that your person does not like, again, causing that chaos and conflict there. But it's for the better, right? It's to be balanced, okay? And then underneath this, like I just saw, you guys have this deep knowing. And again, that's just more confirmation that this is more of a twin flame connection than just a karmic or a soulmate sort of situation. It is a number 7 card. But you both have this intuition that the other there's something in this connection, right? You guys might not be able to put your finger on it, but I'm telling you, it's more than likely a twin flame connection between the two of you. And you guys just have this deep knowing that you will be together, even if you're not together currently. Okay? So far, so good. I really like this reading, Sagittarius. Really good. Okay, so let's get... Okay, they want me to do more oracle cards. I'm going to do some more oracle cards, and then hopefully we can do some tarot cards. If you guys want to donate to the channel, any cards, I do have a wish list on Amazon. It's in the description box. So if you guys want to see like better messages or like more specific messages, you can always check that out if you want to. I buy them on occasion as well. I just haven't bought any lately. Yes, I knew it. So far with these cards, oh, you got another 33 card. So far with these cards, they're basically telling me the same thing that the first one said. Get one more. Oh, okay. Guess we're getting 2 more. Yes. Perfect. Okay. They're telling me no go on that one. Okay. Awesome. You guys start with a 7 and you end with a 7 in order for you to start over. Basically, so have a new beginning. All right. So you have 33 and 33 here. Again, that divine connection, right? Divinely guided connection. This is change, which is exactly what I mentioned about this transformation with the orphan card, because it's a number 5 card. And you're definitely changing. Like, look at this. You are transforming, right? Definitely this change. You're being asked to use your intuition more. I don't think you guys have a problem with that, but with this cleaning it up energy, going into your intuition, following your gut and your intuition, tapping into source, tapping into the divine, this guidance is where you're really going to be able to make this transformation possible. Okay. Over here you have happiness. Like I said, it's the number 7 card. Because you're being authentic to yourself, right? You're being your true self. You're rebirthing yourself. Okay? And so you go through this and you follow your intuition, and you do the work, and you come out the other side, and you're grounded, right? This is where that change in the wind comes in at. Because with you being grounded, I'm getting, okay, first thing that comes to mind is you're being more stable, but I feel like it's bigger than that. You're being so true to yourself that your abundance and prosperity, your love of self, so many things, so many doors open up when you become grounded and aligned with yourself. And that's what this is indicating right here. Okay? You do no longer feel like, at the end of this, you'll no longer feel like you have to live in fear. Like, you no longer have to be afraid. You know that whatever triggers you, there's a reason why it's triggering you, and you need to go fix it. There's self-awareness here, and growth, right? And I'm getting like you kind of feel free to kind of walk as you should, whatever that means to you. You no longer have to be in this ball. You no longer have to hide from the world, or feel like you have to really protect yourself. You feel like whatever you're confronted with, you can take on. Okay? Very powerful energy with that. Underneath the never-ending story, you have loyalty with the red-crowned crane, right? Such a beautiful card. This is like one of my favorite cards in the deck. But you have loyalty under the never-ending story. So it doesn't matter how many times you guys come and go between each other. You come together and you go into separation. You guys are so loyal. Your hearts and souls are loyal to one another. Okay? So even though you might feel orphaned at these certain times, just know that that's for growth, and that when you guys come out of that growth and you come back together, you guys will always come back together. Even if your person goes on and with a karmic or somebody else, even if you go on with a karmic or somebody else, you guys, your souls and your heart will always be loyal to each other. Okay, we're all on this journey, and there's different phases throughout the journey, and each journey is unique to yourself, right? Whatever you sign on your soul contract, that's your journey. Okay, but you guys knew from day 0, let's say, that this person was your counterpart, this person was your other half, and it doesn't matter what happens, you guys will always be loyal to each other. And you found each other, which is amazing in and of itself. Like I said earlier, congratulations on you guys finding your twin. Okay, at the end of it all, underneath the To Be Fair card, we have peace. And this is ultimately the end goal, right? To find that peace, to find the number one, to come together in unity as one, to look upon the world in a higher self, as your higher self, and find peace and clarity in that, authenticity in that, right? I hope you guys can see that card. I know there's like sun glaring. Okay, so again, awesome read. Like, I really love all the messages that you guys are getting today. I feel like this keeps, sorry. Okay. So which ones do we want to use for you guys? All right. So let's get, I guess, some more. Of course, I shuffled them wrong. Okay, you guys have the Lovers sitting up right here. It just split from the deck. Again, just more confirmation with that twin flame connection. Oops. Alright guys, so let's see what's going on in this connection, what you guys can expect. Any further advice even. This is all within the next week as well. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Don't freak out because the Tower card is here. It happens. Okay. I'm going to stop right there for just right now. Oh, you guys got... Let me just straighten these out. Let's see, how many do we have? 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3. Alright, so I'm going to move these up just so we have more space. And then I'm going to do 5 and 5. That feels good. Alright, you guys have a Tower moment in the middle here. I'm being told no. Okay. Okay. I'll leave it as it is then. Okay, so alright, I definitely feel you guys are in separation, for sure. Because this is telling me that there's a fear of what the future holds. Because of this disconnect, because you guys are disconnected. There's really not a strength in this intuition here. Okay, which is probably why you're being asked to follow your intuition. But I feel like either you or your person has really stepped away from this connection. And it worries either you or them. Again, like energies are can be vice versa. So just keep that in mind. I feel a lot of stress in this situation. A lot of stressed out worrying is is the vibe that I'm picking up. I'm getting that some of you you kind of want how it used to be back. But because you're dwelling on the past, or it could even be past people, past relationships, potentially. You guys are dwelling, either you or them are dwelling on the past, and because you have this energy of shoulda, coulda, woulda, or what if, or some sort of negative connotation around the past, or that the present isn't the past, or just the vibration of those thoughts and feelings are lower vibrations. They're not about optimism, about coming forward together or coming back together. I'm getting a lack of hope. Yeah, just really stuck on things aren't XYZ right now, and that's what you're being stuck on. And because you're being stuck on that, either again you or your person, this turning the page and all of this that we just read up here about this change and transformation and this ending up with this peace and balance, it's all blocked. And it's all blocked because of this dwelling on how things should have been or could have been. If you guys haven't had the Tower moment yet, where it's this, could be arguing, could be just something happening that was a trigger. If you guys haven't had it yet, it's coming. And Tower moments are good because, like I said, Tower moments lead to the separation, which leads to change and growth, and then growth brings us back together. So, I mean, it's all cycles, right, guys? But this Tower moment is being triggered by somebody's decision. Their decision to step away. I'm getting two stories. So I'm getting either some truth came out about something that triggered this Tower moment, or somebody wasn't communicating about something, and because that communication wasn't there, or that truth wasn't spoken, is what caused this walking away. It's what caused this Tower moment to happen. I'm really getting that it has to do with a future, okay? Whether it's taking a relationship to the next level, wanting more commitment from this person, whatever the case may be. I feel like that's what the trigger kind of was around. And it's because of their own insecurities around this connection. Is this connection all that it's cut out to be? Is it really as good as it feels? Just a lot of questioning around, is this true? Like, is this it? Is this truly it? It feels too good to be true sort of energy, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And that trigger needs to be looked at. That trigger needs to be healed and worked on. And it's not, at this point in time, it's being ignored, which is why things are stuck. So you're being divinely guided to go within, find your triggers. This could have been you, this could have been your person, but go within and find your triggers and work on your triggers and be authentic to yourself and move forward. Move forward in loving yourself enough to love this other person, okay? Because if you don't love yourself first, how are you going to love anybody else, right? Fill your cup first. The offer is here. We know there's loyalty here. We know this is a twin flame connection. We know there is a future of some sort between you two. So don't focus on that. Focus on yourself. Yeah. So at the bottom of the deck, you have hope. You have a new beginning. Okay. Taking that risk. The coming back together. This is all future stuff, right? Coming back together. Okay. Yep, to find how, okay, so when you guys come back together, you're going to be discussing emotions, okay, being vulnerable. One of you is going to be vulnerable in this situation and openly discussing it. The other one is going to be reluctant talk about it. Somebody's going to be guarded when they come to talk about it. One of you is going to talk about it. I don't know which one of you, but because you guys are taking the lead and showing this other person this, now it's like, okay, well, maybe I could have a future with this person. Okay, but it takes talking about that emotional vulnerability, but you can't get there until you've done your own healing. Like, you have to take the lead in this, and your person will follow. So don't dwell on the fact that they aren't around right now. Focus on yourself and heal yourself first. Okay. All right. You know what? I'm gonna get, I don't know what that was. I'm gonna get one of these for you guys, one or two of these, just so that way I can just kind of point you guys in the right direction as to what it is. What it is you guys need to be working on, or at least start working on healing within yourself. Alright, let's just do one or two cards. Alright, So you have Yamas in the reverse, and then you have Dharana in the upright. Now these I always read from the book because it tells it way better than I could. Plus they're a lot to remember, to be honest with you. Okay, where are you at? Oops. Okay, so Yamas is part of the 8 stages of yoga. If you guys can see this card, it's kind of a glare on it. This way, this way, this way. Sorry, guys. Okay. So in the reverse, okay, so it's about universal morality. So in the reverse, it says, in a world with so many people and things, it can be difficult to distinguish where our moral compass lies. Perhaps you're going through a time where you aren't sure what is right or wrong. You are questioning your values and realizing that not all carry the same integrity as you. Again, remember what I said, this chaos and conflict card and this change and transformation. That's all that this is talking about. It says, meditate on what is important to you and write down your core values. The yogic yamas, morals, are ahimsa, or compassion for all living things, satya, which is commitment to truth, asteya, which is non-stealing, brahmacharya, which is sense of control, and aparigara, which is letting go of the desire to hoard. So what are yours? All right, so what are your morals? Figure them out, meditate on them, see what's important to you, and focus on healing those core values. Again, coming into your authentic self, right? That's the bigger message that we've gotten today, is that you need to focus on yourself and be authentic to yourself. Be true to yourself. All right, then we have Dharana, which is again another part of the 8 stages of yoga. This is about single focused concentration. You can kind of see that with all the blooms that are coming from her head here. Sorry, I'm trying to show you guys. There, got all that glare. Okay. So in the upright, it's telling you it's time to focus your mind on one goal to undergo the transformation that comes from concentration. The birthing process of an idea takes deep commitment to usher it to life. Through single focus commitment, you will be able to deepen your understanding of your goal and from its core, bring it to fruition. This is your time to say no to everything that is not related to your dharma. Practice dharana and focus on what it is you came to this earth to do. That's awesome, guys, because that really relates to everything that we've already talked about, where it's like focus on yourself, focus on being authentically true to yourself. Don't focus on this other person. Stay true to yourself and your core beliefs. There are going to be people who don't like that you're doing this, but you are being divinely guided to do this. So go forth and follow your path, right? Follow your journey. So Sagittarius, that's all I have for you guys today. Like I said, hopefully there will be another video up later today, if not tomorrow, for you guys, since I missed out on this reading last week. So this is, again, until the full moon for you and your person. Like the video if it resonated. Come back in a couple days if it did not. Share the video out to friends and family if you think they would benefit from it, and ask them to subscribe so you guys can get entered to win the giveaway once we get to 100 subscribers. All right, Sagittarius, hope you guys have a great day.